to another episode of Warhammer 40,000. It's 1500 points here for this Big Push Battle Report series. It's the Aeldari. They're up against one of the new armies on the channel, Mike's Salamanders here. So congratulations to Mike for pushing his army to 1500 points. I think he's gone beyond here. But just looking to get some battlefield experience, to test out new units. There'll be some new units debuting here. A chance to test out tactics. And then to pit his army against a different force. I guess it's still Aeldari. It was Harlequins previously for the 1000 points game. Very, very interesting encounter. But we've gone on to Aeldari here. So a tough one for the Space Marines for sure. Mike's got some new tactics and units to try out. So 1500 points here as his army continues to expand. So for the Aeldari, we'll go through their list first of all. Basically, I've dropped the Crimson Hunter and the Avatar of Cain. The rest remains. So we have Jane Zar with 5 Banshees as bodyguard. Executioner on the Exarch for that squad. They'll go inside a Falcon with a Bright Lance and a Pulse Laser and Shuriken Cannon. Then we have the Wayleaper. It's Bright Star himself. He's equipped with the Glaive. Fate's Messenger for him, so he can turn a hit roll after the dice is rolled. Hit roll, wound roll, or a saving throw once per turn into a 6. Then we have Spirit Seer. He's going to go with the Wraith Blades, 5 of them with 4 shields and the axes. Double Wraith Lord, each of those equipped with 2 Bright Lances, 2 Shuriken Catapults, and the Glaive. Then we have 3 Sniper Bikes, the Shroud Runners, a squad of 6 of the Wind Rider Jet Bikes, all equipped with Shuriken Cannons. And then finally we have this squad here. It's 6 Shining Spears, all equipped with Laser Lances and a Star Lance on the Exarch. So that's the list here for the Aeldari. Phoenix Swords and Autarchs have been allocated. I've taken 1 Autarch here, put Ite Miara back in charge, so he's going to be the Exarch here on the squad of Shining Spears. That squad's then going to be led by Gutby for Phoenix Swords. The rest are all Phoenix Swords, so Nate Miller, firepower support for this game on the Wind Riders. BPP Wargaming onto the Shroud Runners, Ray Cross and Ben Shaw over onto the Wraith Lords there at the back, Chris Comiskey onto the Falcon for this fight. Then we have Paintlickers Paint Pots gone onto the Banshee Bodyguard, Amy Almo onto Jane Zar, JP something sneaky, so put him onto the Autarch here for this game, onto Bright Star himself. And then finally, trying to survive is Mephisto, put him onto the Wraith Blades here for this game. So that's Phoenix Swords and Autarchs allocated. Aeldari ready to go. Ready to attempt to teach this debut Space Marine army a lesson. We'll see. We'll take a look now and see what Mike has in his Salamanders list. Alright, so 1500 points of Salamanders here. So congratulations to Mike for reaching this stage. He's pushing on towards 2k. I can see some new units that he's going to try out here in this game. Tough one against the Aeldari. They're nimble and tricky. But Mike has got a lot of flamers for cooking.
Mm-hmm. Try to keep it very
cookery class today. We'll see how they get on. Let him run through what he has in his list.
Okay, so 1500 points will be headed up by Adrax Agaton with a lieutenant with Storm Shield and Power Weapon. 6 Blade Guard. I have Vulcan Heston leading a 10-man Furnace. 6 Aggressors with Flamers. Drop Pod. A Land Raider Redeemer. 5 Intercessors. And I've got the Repulsor Executioner in the back. So that's the latest thing I've done. So,
all right.
And the Lieutenant has a upgrade. It's the War Tempered Artifice. It's add +3 to your strength characteristic, your melee weapon.
And you're running these as a Firestorm Assault Force?
Yep.
Okay, so the usual rules for that detachment. But well done here. Good to see the Space Marines in green. Now, Salamanders, they're a fantastic colour scheme for the Space Marines, so good to see them finally represented nicely on the channel. The aim is 2,000 points. But this stage, we're keeping it on membership, 1,000 point game, you can check that out, and now we're on to the 1,500 point battle. So, Phoenix Swords and Autarchs have been allocated. The Autarchs, we've put them over into the Blade Guard Veterans squad. That's Still and More, Midnight Miniatures, Ben Harris, Sam Hermes, Casper Kempf, and William. Vagabond has gone on to Agrax Agaton to lead the whole squad. Add Andrew Swan onto the aggressors for this game, Valhalla Field Marshal Robert onto Vulcan Hestan, and then Michael Fryer onto the Intercessor squad, Lucas Brown onto the Redeemer, then Longbow BB onto the Repulsor, and there's no one to go on the drop pod. Okay, so that's Phoenix Swords and Autarchs allocated. We'll take a look at scenario and deployment next for this 1500 point game. Alright, so we have a scenario. It's Hammer and Anvil for deployment, so fighting from end to end in this game. Aeldari over here, deploying behind the orange dice. 24 inches gap, and then the green dice marking the deployment zone for the Salamanders. Chilling Rain for the mission rolls, nothing extra happening for this game, and then Purge the Foe is the primary mission. So then for Purge the Foe, turn 2 onwards, if you control any objective marker, you get 4 victory points. If you control more than the opponent, you get another 4. And also in every battle round, including turn 1, 4 points for destroying an enemy unit, and an extra 4 points if you destroy more on that battle round. Objectives, this one's central. There's 2 more in No Man's Land, one over there, just perched on the end of the building. One just here on top of the platform. Then there's a home objective each. Mike's home objective just tucked in there on the warp portal. And then just on the platform here, that is the Eldar home objective. So that's the scenario here. Both of us are going to go for the random draw on secondaries. And then for terrain, we've played across this board. This is for the last time before we break this one down. Obscuring for those buildings across there. But mostly Minotaur armored containers and sealed buildings rules here. But it does create lots of cover, but open for line of sight seeing through. So it's just an interesting dynamic with this table. It doesn't seem to have affected the game too much, really. No. Perhaps Mike might have complained if it was against the tower, maybe. Being able to see through and shoot stuff. But Eldar got dangerous weapons for sure. Mike's brought some firepower support. Be interesting to see how the Executioner gets on in this game. We'll go on to deployment next. Start alternating and place units on the board next. Alright, so deployment is done for both sides. Eldar spreading their forces out here, aware there is a drop pod that can come in on turn 1. So that may well happen, so be careful of that. So, with the objectives spread in No Man's Land 1, 2, and 3, it's another reason for the Eldar to spread across the board. So, one Wraith Lord here on this left-hand side. The other one's going to cross the other side on the right-hand flank. You can see the Falcon in the corner. Inside that is Janzar and the Banshees. Shining Spears sheltering here. On the home objective is the Shroud Runners, and then preparing to march and push forwards onto the central objective. We'll see how they get on. It is the Wraith Blades, and then just behind them is Bright Star himself. Now, there is a softer target for the Eldar, which I've put into reserves. That's the Wind Rider jet bikes. They're usually picked on with firepower. So we're going to keep them in reserves this time around, and that's the units inside the Falcon. And then for the Salamanders, so Mike's got loads of different combinations he can go for what units go inside what transports. There's lots of different options available. But this time around, he's gone for aggressors on foot. They've deployed right to the very edge of his deployment zone in the middle, getting ready to push forwards. Then a 5-man squad of intercessors just here, getting ready to go on the objective. And again, they have the sticky objective ability. The executioners here, empty.
Yeah, because they're
this time round
3 of this, so they'll hold it then and then
instantly give it sticky. Yeah. Then around the other side of the table, we have the Land Raider, and inside this is Agrex, Agatone, the Lieutenant, and the Blade Guard unit. So they're inside there. Then inside the drop pod is the Infernus Marines, and they've been joined by Vulcan Heston inside the drop pod. Now, it's strictly 10-man capacity, so what you are allowed to do is do an understrength unit.
Yeah, pay for the 10 and just,
drop one out, just in order to get Vulcan Heston. It's worth losing one model to gain the buffs and bonuses in the character. That's the reasoning that Mike has. So they've gone inside the drop pod. It just means there's a bit of sacrifice involved, but it means whatever circumstances you're in and whoever you're facing, Mike can mix and match the transport combinations whichever way around. So different units, they could go inside the transport, for example, the drop pod. So there's different combinations that Mike could go for. But this time around, it's drop pod with flames. We've been talking about how if a drop pod lands, the unit disembarks, they can't then go on to charge. Similar problem that I have with the Tyranids, with their Carnifexes and all the Screamer Killers and the Tyrannocytes. So it's annoying, but currently can't do that because it counts as It's not a normal move, disembarking from a vehicle. All right, deployment start. Both sides spread well across the board here. So this is a tester game for the Aeldari as they seek to refine their skills and their lists, and certainly for the Salamanders here as they now push up to 1500 points. They've nearly reached the 2k milestone here, but a practice game for them here against a nimble foe, the Aeldari. So Salamanders have a point to prove, the green dice with a point to prove as well. Roll up here, Xenos Filth. We didn't ask what you want to do, but it's been decided. Mike to go first. Is that good?
Yep.
Yeah, Mike's happy enough. Good. Okay, so Salamanders to take the first turn here against the Aeldari. Units, I have positioned them with some protection, but we'll see. I think the Salamanders is another aggressive Space Marine faction. We've got Blood Angels, now Salamanders with their own style. It's the guys in green who will take the first turn. So Salamanders turn 1 coming up next. So turn 1 movement here, deploy teleport homer and attempting target as the 2 secondaries. So attempting target, I get to pick. The problem is, well, the good thing for Mike is this drop pod, because as soon as I pick an objective, you can just drop the drop pod straight onto it. So I've picked this one here, but whichever one I choose, he's able to go for straight away. So that's that one. Then Oath of Moment has been placed onto the Wraith Lord across the other side. And then for fate dice, roll well for the Aeldari here. A 1, 2 4s, 2 5s, and a 6. So happy enough with that result. We'll let Mike make a move here with his units. All right, so turn 1 movement here. Cards drawn is deploy teleport homer and attempting target. So Mike didn't go after this one after all. With the drop pod, he decided to hold the drop pod off. If you can save 2 CP, you can give some extra buffs to the unit inside. And he's thinking if he lands here, falls for this one, goes for the points. The damage capability of his unit is going to be AP 0, 6 to wound against this target across here against the Wraith Lord. So he'd rather hold off and fire at something else, deploy somewhere else, and not go across here at this point. So leaving that for now. An advanced move made just to tuck the aggressors up as high as possible against those pipes, pushing them forwards. The Executioner's moved around. It does have multiple targets, but I think Mike really wants to go after the Wraith Lord. He's also picked up with sticky objective. He's then left the home objective and put the 5-man intercessor squad inside the Executioner. And then across here, Land Raider with its assault ramps has moved forwards and then done a disembarkation. A possible 9-inch charge already here on turn 1 with Agarax Agatone and his squad. And then securing this objective on this flank. It's looking impressive enough here with these Marines clad in their green and black armour deploying immediately at the halfway point of the board. That's movement done. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Right, so kicking off with the Sam Hermes dice. It's being used on these.
Yep.
With their firepower into the Wraith Lord to try and soften it up. The ideal situation is to blow this thing away.
Yep.
If possible.
So the Primaris Lieutenant has a new Volkite.
So that lieutenant's like a normal lieutenant who's granting you lethals?
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
So...
I love my Wraith Lords, they are bullet magnets though.
2 hits. And I would need a 6. Yeah, because you're toughness 11, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I need a 6. No.
Okay.
So the
regular.
Yep, there's one Neo Volkite pistol.
Oh, in the squad, yeah.
Yeah, missed.
Oath of Moments.
Hits. Missed.
Wound. Okay.
2, 4, 5 of the heavy bolt pistols.
5 shots with the heavy bolt pistols.
Yep. 3s.
3s. Very rollable. Oh, hit. Nice. 1 lethal as well. Got 1.
Yeah.
I think it's AP minus for that as well.
I'm thinking I'm going to re-roll these as fish for 6s.
Yes, alright, good idea.
Yeah.
Gets 1 and 2 hits. Yeah, that's good move.
So 3 hits, so it's strength 5, so I'm needing 6s. So 2 minus 1.
5 and 6. Saved.
Adrex.
Yeah, Drax Agatone. I think one of my favourite models here for the Salamanders.
T6 plus 3
Nice.
for 9.
This is a torrent weapon.
So strength 4. I actually forgot about these guys because I'm within 12. It's plus 1 strength. Yeah. So I don't think it really mattered anyway.
Okay.
So this is strength 5, so 6s.
6s to wound. Can see 1. Just the 1.
No, just the 1. Minus 1.
Passed.
This is the kind of...
Very flawed. It is a bullet magnet, but it is a tough bullet magnet. Next, we turn to the Land Raider Redeemer. It's 5 power, all of it being unleashed into the Wraith Lord.
Yeah, so the only thing at a range is the Flamestorm cannon. So I'll do the 100 killer missile. Hits.
Okay, good start. Wounds. It's not devastating, is it?
No. Minus 3, d6.
I could go for the early block, but it's minus 3, right? So that takes me to a 2 up, a 3 up, 4 up, 5 up, then a 4 up for cover, a 4 up for cover, and I'll block that. I'll block it. Yeah, I'll take a 4 and I'll block it on. Okay, all right. What would I have? What would it have been? That 1 wound.
We know this with me. Multi-melter, 2 shots, on 3s.
Well, it's not over yet. Multi-melter, 2 hits. Yeah.
Strength.
Oh, 5s to wound.
Yeah.
No. We're escaping this here at the moment.
Storm Boulder. You're rolling. 2 hits. Yeah.
Nothing. All right. No damage coming through.
Salt Cannon.
Oh, no. Salt can.
3s. Re-rolling. No.
The problem is, if I stride across here, I'll get overwatched.
5s and 6s. That's 1 dev.
Yes. Fish again. All right.
And then 1
normal wound. Yeah, gotcha. That's been blocked. So 1 wound caused. Dropping down to 9 wounds left. Around the other side of the table, we're going to turn to another one of Mike's big tanks here. So it's the Repulsor Executioner. The main gun's the main focus. Nicholas Lucas dice being used, going after the Ben Shaw Wraith Lord here across the side.
And you use the...
I've used the strands. Yes, I have. Right. Okay.
So, I'm going to leave that laser destroyer till the end.
Okay.
So we've got a twin Icarus Iron Hill Heavy Stubber.
No pressure. This is debut 5 power from this unit.
Which is, yeah, none at all. 3 shots.
Mike's a little bit on edge here. He wants Eldar targets brought down, but it's not going according to plan at the moment.
6 is the wound. 1 so far until night. Just the 1. No AP.
Okay, 2 up. Passed.
Twin Heavy Boulder. 3 of them. Twin
Nice. Yeah.
Or sorry, sustained hits.
6s.
6s, yeah. Twin
Right.
1.
1. -1 +1.
Minus
Cover.
1, yeah.
Passed. Keep going. We're doing okay so far.
Ironhill Heavy Stubber.
Oh, hit.
Nope.
Okay.
And everything else out of range. Now for the big one.
Here we go. So, run us through this one. This is, I think James has one of these, but we've not seen it used for a good while.
So it's heavy, but half moved, so it's not going to count. And that's it. It's 2 shots, 72 inches, hitting on 3s, strength 16, -4, d6 plus 4.
D6 plus 4?
Yeah.
God, it's a Wraith Lord killer.
I need to hit one though.
After you, commit to a friend. I would highly recommend the Longbow BB dice. You see it?
Yeah.
Right, it's the Longbow BB stack. It's about as blessed as you can get. 2 shots, 3s. Oh, hit and a miss. He's going to leave it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Precious CP, which Mike potentially wants to save for different things. Or he could use it now to try and get the hit.
We're going to do it.
He's going to do it. He's been lured into it here. And it's missed on a 2. 3's to end. Okay. -4. 6 up save, bit of cover. 5 plus. Knocked. Oh, the Eldar, they're back to their tricks. And what would the damage have been? Oh, please. 10. That would have been a 1-shot, 1 kill. Yep, 10 win model. Whoa, boy, oh boy, oh boy. The potency is there, but Eldar, he's just about managed to dodge to the left to avoid that shot coming in. So Wraith Lord survives, but only by the skin of its teeth. So early stages, a warning shot sent here by Salamanders, that's for sure, but Eldar have escaped here. Just a wound being caused. Combats, potentially, yes. There's a charge across the other side. It's 9 inches.
Yep, I spent my CP.
CP's been spent.
That's what I wanted to see.
Straight up roll hit.
Yeah.
And it will not go ahead on a 5. So no charge taking place either. So Salamander's moving out, laying down some firepower, the potential of a charge, but uneventful on both fronts. We'll calculate points, see if any have come through, and then we'll move on to the first turn of the game for the Eldar. So end of turn here for the Salamanders. No points coming through. Both secondaries being traded in. Michael draw 2 fresh cards next turn. So I'll move swiftly on to Eldar turn 1. And we'll see how they respond here to this different Space Marines force. Sent out a warning message here, but Eldar have escaped, got off lightly so far. Chance perhaps for the Eldar to go for a strike of their own. Alright, so movement here for the Eldar on their first turn. Cleanse and Assassination was drawn. We dumped Cleanse for a CP. Because I'd saved a CP from last turn. 2 more came through because of the start of my turn, and then having the Wayleaper on the board. So 3 CP. So I dumped Cleanse and drew another card, which is quite good. Extend battle lines. That's a requirement to grab a home, or take a home objective. Also take a no man's land objective. Mike stumped that card. So actually, that red blob can disappear just to mark a tempting target from last turn. So, extend battle lines and assassination currently in play. Eldar being cautious though, I don't want to throw myself too far ahead and get flamed to pieces. Except with the Wayleaper, he's the only one that could stretch across to grab this objective for extend battle lines. So, I paid another CP to get a guaranteed 6-inch advance. So we've gone 20 inches in total with him, landing just here onto this objective, securing that. Regular move from the Wraith Lord, because it does have an ability to fire across here with the Bright Lances against the Land Raider. Cautiously pushing up with the bikes, cautiously moving up here with the Wraith Blades, tempting to try and advance. I could have got there, rolled a 5 for an advance roll, 11-inch move in total, but we've held back from that objective because of the aggressors just ready to pounce with shooting and close combat. Shroudrunners have remained where they are. I've moved to my left a little bit with the Falcon, and then pulling back with the Wraith Lord against all that stuff over there. It's too much for us. We've pulled back, but we'll lay down some firepower again at the Land Raider is the plan. So movement done for the Eldar. I'm going to try and use firepower to soften up the foe. If possible, we'll go on to shooting phase next. Okay, Wraith Lord over there. 2 shots into the Land Raider. So, whilst Mike thinks about possible stratagems such as...
It's
-3.
-2.
So 4 ups.
Cover 3 ups.
3 ups, yeah, if you play the strat. Blah, he's spending it on Armour of Contempt. Armour of Contempt with Land Raiders in cover. It is it's a tough combination. Anyway, we'll turn to Jordan Russell for this firepower. Oh, well, 4s we need. 1 hit. We'll reroll hit roll straight away. 2 hits coming through. Strength 12, toughness 12 and a Land Raider. As solid as a rock. And we'll reroll a single wind roll. Come on. No, just the 1 comes through. Mike will go to 3-up save. Yes, just about, because of the stratagem. You would have blocked 6 damage from coming through. And that makes all the difference. Huge difference. We'll go... Do we go again? There's maybe a better target down here, but... We'll go with the Falcon next. I think we have to go if it's firepower. It's the only target really we can go after. Or we could shoot infantry. Now, change of plan. That Land Raider's too tough. I'm going to fire everything we have into the infantry instead. So against the Blade Guard veterans, we'll go against them. So a single Bright Lance shot. I'm going to bless this with someone. The artist form known as Veej. So looking for a 3. Hits. Looking for a 2. Reroll single wind. Yeah! Yeah! Trying to hit now with the pulse laser. All hit. What is your toughness? Is it 5?
No, it's on 4.
2's to wind. Alright, these are -2. Bit of cover.
-1, so 3 ups.
3 ups. 4 ups. They start on 2s.
Sorry, I'm looking at Adrex here. So it's 4 ups, yeah?
Yeah, 4 ups on 3. Alright, we're in with 2. Each one's d6 damage.
Yep, so first one.
Come on, reroll. Come on, reroll. Don't like doing it. Oh man, don't like doing it. Come on, reroll. 6 damage.
1 dead.
1 gone. Okay, and the next one. 3 wounds. Is it enough with a storm shield?
They 3 ones each, yeah.
Got him.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't the storm shield give an extra wound, remember? Terminators get it?
No,
Blood Angels?
not on Blue Guard, no.
Okay. 2 models slain. I'm happy with that. We'll go for Shuriken Cannon, which is in range. And has missed with those. We'll try and wound here on 3. 1 more save, -1/+1 for cover, so normal armor. Yep. Passed. All right. 2 models slain. Okay, not too bad. Picked off 2 of those just to weaken them. Trying to foresee ahead.
I like them all. I don't know.
I know, yeah, they're beautiful models. Blade Guard veterans. It's great unit choices Mike's gone for here. It's an entirely different army. Different unit choices he's gone for. But he'll painfully remove 2. Meanwhile, he's still choosing. I'm going to put I'm going to put 2 shots into the Executioner. I'll just mix up our shots.
Hit on 4s, yeah.
Yeah, rerolling 1 of them.
Yeah, no, I don't know where.
Popping smoke? No way. God, everyone's bursting stratagems all over the place.
It's -3, put me at 5 up. No, I need CP. I want to show what things can do. And so, go ahead.
Reroll single hit roll. Come on. Ah, yeah, I missed. Force to wind. I haven't used the strands yet, have I?
Done it for the shooting, you did it for a save.
Using up strands.
What else are you going to use them for?
But then they're good strands. No. Force to wound. Ha! Got through. So you could try and block this one on a 4.
What's the minus?
-3. Cover, -2.
Yeah, so 5.
Are you starting a 3+?
3+.
Well, do you really? 5+ then? Ooh. Ah, yep!
It's not nice, is it?
Would have stranded it. Very damage. Or I could have rolled. Yeah. We both feel like going home. We quit. We shake hands and be friends. We're a similar shade, aren't we? We're green, blue, turquoisey colour. No. Okay, right. So that's that done. Negotiations over. Firepower, I think, is complete. I don't think my snipers have got any target here at the back. Mike's infantry are shelters away. The vehicle's too far. We'll double check, but I think that's firepower complete. That's it. Firepower complete. No charges to take place either. Both sides a distance away from each other. That's surely going to change. We'll calculate points here for the Elder as they finish up on turn 1. So, I had 5 victory points coming through for extend battle lines. We've dumped assassination, and that finishes turn 1. But Elder have got themselves ahead. 5 points on the board. They have control of 2 objectives. Oh, we didn't kill anything. There's a golden opportunity as well to pick up points. But we didn't get any wipeouts. We missed out on 8 points in that regard. I really wanted to triangulate firepower to take out the Land Raider. But it's proved too tough. Target hasn't been destroyed. And so we lost out on 8 points coming through. So remember that. Kill points. Kill something, kill more is worth a lot in this game. The control of objectives as well. Both of us are currently controlling 2. So Mike will start his turn 2 with 4 victory points straight away. But he'll strive to pick up more. We'll go on to the second turn of the game for the Space Marines coming up next. Turn 2 for the Salamanders. Behind enemy lines. Tricky one. Assassination. Kill a character of some kind to pick up the points for that. And as I mentioned already, Mike's off the mark with 4 points coming through for the control of at least one objective on the board. So, why did you decide to collect Salamanders? The colours? The lore? Both?
I like green. Yes, I did.
I like green.
I like green.
I think most Space Marine players would say that. They chose their chapter because they like a certain colour. But anyway, carry on.
No, we did have that discussion one night playing a game, and I talked about me collecting Space Marines.
Oh yeah, we did.
We
What chapter?
figure out what chapter because I like them, and then we came down to what colour do you like, and then I read the lore on them and I was like, yeah, do you know what? Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, Pariah Nexus.
Yes.
The Salamander character in it, very very cool. So all these things helping to decide. And it seems from comments that we've been getting, Salamanders is a popular chapter. People like them. So it'd be good to have them on the channel. But we'll not distract Mike further here. We'll let him press on with his turn. So kill a character, kill more stuff, grab objectives, get behind enemy lines. Lots of options here for points coming through. Okay, tricky bringing the drop pod down, where to bring it down. But Mike's gone across here. So drop pod landing like so. Deploying, but making sure he's outside 9 inches here. With the units disembarked. So that's the Infernos Marines. They've gone onto this flank. Then moving across here, the Blade Guard veterans to anchor the objective for now. Land Raider moving through. Disembarking with the Intercessors from the Executioner and its holding position. Remember, sticky objectives, that's no problem. And then making an advanced move, moving up to the wall, over the wall, and down again with the aggressors to put some flames into the Wraith Blades. And I think Mike's going to support it with the Land Raiders' firepower as well. So that's movement done. But Salamanders, chunky as they are, just blocking out this entire area of the board. Elder looking a bit flimsy across this side of the table. We're going to shooting phase next. Looks like there's plenty of options. So Vulcan Heston, where is he? He's over that side. Yep. So he's selecting that Wraith Lord.
Yep.
For bad things to happen.
Yes, so Forge Father in the shooting phase, select one enemy unit within 24 invisible. Until the end of the phase, each time a friendly Adeptus Astartes model makes a ranged attack with a torrent or melta weapon, you can reroll the one roll.
Cool. Very fluffy looking combination for fight here. Aggressors moving in across, fighting across the statue, and there's the Wraith Blades facing off against them. Nice combination. Carry on.
I'm going to do a spend 2 CP.
Uh-oh. Must be something good.
For
he's been painfully saving his CP for this situation.
Immolation protocols.
Okay, sounds Necrony.
So, till the end of the phase, torrent weapons equipped by models in that unit have devastating wounds ability.
Talking of Necrons, really have the urge for my neon green Necrons to face these. A bit would be good. And it would be Warhammer TV, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah. Just want to make sure.
See you on the beach.
Okay.
Okay.
So, it's going to be 96 auto hits.
What?
Yeah, for the furnace.
Because you max out?
Max, that's only 9 models on it. D6 shots each. 3, 6, 9.
Right.
And we're going to go to Michael Fry.
Michael Fryer.
Right, so this will be 96 auto hits. It'll be strength 5. It'll be now strength 6. But there's no AP on it.
So all 90. So I'm a little confused.
9d6.
Oh, 96. I thought you said 96. Yeah, come here. Sorry. 9d6, everybody. Yeah. Okay, right, go ahead. Oh, dear.
So,
Oh, we've lost some all types, by the way. Dylan Moore and Ben Harris slain. That was firepower from those
20.
pulse laser shots coming through.
30. 38. So that's 40 auto hits.
Fine. 40 hits, yeah.
Right, okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
2 batches of 20, I suppose.
20, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're looking 6s regardless, but it's re-rollable.
Is it?
Because that's what Vulcan pointed at and went re-roll 20.
Ah, I see. This is why Mike's desperate to get that combination. Even if it means losing a single model, the buffs outweigh it by 20-fold.
So, yep.
6 is re-rollable, and there's some 6s coming through. There's about 4 have come through already. He's going to go for the kill here. If you're re-rolling, this is half the dice.
Yeah.
At this rate, you're going to kill it.
That's what I want.
Oh, no. And there's another 2. You should have this in the bag. So we've got to do the same thing again.
2, 4, that's 6 so far.
6 so far, yep, fine. What can I do? What can I do? There's nothing I can do.
I swear bypasses your fate dice.
Right.
And this is why my 2,000 point list will have an aggressor captain. Because it's a battle tactic and I can do it again. For free.
Because this is an ability that's a stratagem.
Yep.
Not a built-in ability for the unit.
The reroll is the Vulcan's ability. I couldn't reroll here, but they'll have a -1 AP anyway because you would be the closest. But it's just the fact that I can try and get the 6s.
Well. Dead. 6 and 4. It's a 10 wound model. You've destroyed it. Well,
See what I got.
yeah, and he's going to keep going here. And there's more 6s to come. 11. Yeah, amazing. Volume of shots, rerolling wounds, devastating wounds. It's that combination that will result in the death of that Wraith Lord. Out of nowhere, Mike's burnt it to a crisp. And of course it doesn't detonate. There's nothing left of it. Just,
Barbecue.
oh dear. It's just a servitor will come along with a dustpan and brush to pick up the ash. All right, so Wraith Lord can be removed from play.
Raycross, sorry.
Raycross, oof, boy, oh boy. Yeah, burnt out here. Wow. Good combo. It certainly worked. And against whatever target Mike chooses, that is exceptionally dangerous. Something to watch out for. But good. It's unique. That's the unique play you're going to use for the Salamanders. Great to see them operating differently. Yeah, and they're specialised in flamers. So nice, fluffy, matching in with the star. So fascinating to see. I think there's real potential with the Space Marine chapter and the combinations that Mike's gone for. I should have used Phantasm. It's too late now, obviously, but I should have used Phantasm on them to back them away. Out of trouble, because I knew he was safe after the movement phase was finished. But anyway. Press on. He's going straight to Patreons again. Mike means business. And now he's snatched the Raycross dice. That is an insult to the Eldar. After burning out the Raycross model, he then grabs the Raycross dice, forcing Ray onto the side of the Space Marines. He is a Space Marine player, but he's also an Eldar player. But,
I want him to say this.
Mike's decided to bring Ray into his side this game.
2d6 plus 6. So, 8. 14.
Yeah. Oh, no.
14. So, strength 6, you're within 12. So, strength 7.
Toughness 7.
4s.
Okay.
Oh, not great.
It's all right. It's all right. There's those, and those. Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 7. This is -2, 2 damage. Ignores cover.
Okay. Give me some Chitin, Carl Roden for the Tyranids. Fellow Xenos player. 4 ups would be great. Come on. It's just below average. It could have been worse. I think I've lost 2 models. 2 damage a time?
Yeah.
3 wounds each. Minus, what did you say? -2?
-2.
Yeah, 4 up or 4 up saves. 4 up invuln saves, either way. And you're obviously torrent ignoring cover, right?
Yeah, ignoring cover, yeah.
Yeah, it's 4 ups. So I've taken 4 wounds, 4 wounds. And I think that's about all I can do. Yep, so 2 models slain. All right, oath moment, by the way, on the Wraith Lord, but 2 burnt out, 3 left.
2 multi-melters. 1 hit.
Hit, yes.
3's the wound. Doesn't wound.
No.
Storm bolter, Robert fire. 3s and 5s. Nope.
Okay. Hunter killer, no.
Shot it. I did shoot it, didn't I? Turn 1, yeah.
Gotcha. Oh yes, of course.
She used her. Twin assault cannon, 6 shots, 3s. And then strength 6.
Yeah, Phantasm. Got to keep an eye on that for the Eldari. It's a crucial stratagem. I could have backed out, got out of 12 inches, just gone to the very edge of that, then gone back in 6 inches and gone for a 6-inch charge. Would have been a much better way to play them. But then again, Overwatch and I don't know.
1 dev.
This flame stuff's a nightmare. What's this?
That was a twin assault cannon. That's a 1 dev.
1 dev, same wound. Okay. So 1 wound.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Okay.
What's your toughness?
7.
And now just 1.
A normal save. Yeah, got it. Pass that one. Okay. So we'll take a wound. Like so. Okay. Seems Salamanders are going to be hard to break into because you've got so much overwatching ability, so much flamer ability going on.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to be tricky to deal with, there's no doubt about it. Very strongly themed. Mike's matched them in very nicely indeed to the lore and the fluff and the style of them. They're not just green Space Marines here, but they've certainly got their own particular build and style here. So it's good work from Mike to match them in.
I was sort of hoping more of them would have been dead. Because what's left? 2? 3?
3 left, yeah.
Yeah, so the aggressors.
Right.
It's D6 plus 1.
Okay. 6d6 plus 6. Auto hits. Looks okay.
10.
20. Plus 6, 26.
26.
Okay.
16, 18,
26, 26. I think there's a chance I might survive.
you'll be fine.
There's a bit of AP minus 1 going on as well, which will certainly help ignoring cover.
So it'll be 5's the window, so this is where you'll be.
But even if I survive, I'm going to be crippled here. I'm not going to be strong enough to take my con. Just needs to keep a CP in the bag for Overwatch, and he's got himself covered.
So 5's, yeah.
A land raider needed to die last turn, and we're now being punished.
1.
Mike with his green Space Marines, his green dice, his green markers on the board. But I might have to run them if they end up in the grand final with the Black Legion. I don't know who Mike would choose. Oh, tough. He doesn't know. Okay, don't fry your head too much. These are all the saves, right? We're looking at 10. 10 3-ups. We've done all right. We've actually just about lost another model because we've taken a wound already. But it leaves us 2 remaining. Okay. And if I try and go after Mike, he'll overwatch me with the Land Raider. This is the tricky stuff here.
Yeah.
They look strong when they're clustered together. So Landers look particularly dangerous.
Oh, right. That's Fiat dice I'm looking at here.
Yeah, for blocking stuff coming through. So it's just the way it is against the Eldar. But you have bought yourself time. Eldar have struggled. to take on the tough target. So the Salamanders are looking in a healthy state at this point in the game.
Right, Repulsor, Executioner, going to throw everything into the other Wraith Lord, yeah.
Okay.
Everything's in range.
Okay.
We'll start with the bottom. Iron Hill Heavy Stubber, 3 shots, hitting on 3s, rerolling. And then 6s, twin linked. This is anti-fly, so it's more for anything that can fly, but heavy bolter, 3s, twin, or sustained 1, yeah.
Okay.
Strength 5,
6s.
6s. We've got 1. At -1, 2 damage, cover.
Yep, 2 ups. Okay.
Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. A defensive ray.
Okay.
10 shots, hitting on 3s. Rerolling. All of them, and then 6s.
Ooh, there's a few.
4. 2 ups.
Block them all. So
Not going very well. Iron Hill Heavy Stubber, 3s, 6s, no. Rocket Pod D3 for 1. Rerolling. Hits. And strength 8, so 5s.
5s.
No. And what you've been saving your 8 dice.
Another moment of truth, a bit of firepower.
This and I be hitting on 2s.
It's these kind of weapons, single shot, couple of shots, that puts Mike on edge here. 2 hits, well done. 3's to wound. Oh, 1 comes through. Nothing you can do, right? CP's all spent. 1 comes through.
-4.
-4. Bit of cover, -3. Takes you to 5 up. Strands of Fate. Go ahead. What would the damage have been? Got 10 last time. 10 again! Oh no, sorry.
I'm not doing it anymore.
That's twice. Oh dear. It's twice that he's escaped death because of wretched fate dice. GW can nerf them as much as they wish, but there they still are. Aeldari can have their fate dice halved and still cause trouble here. It's the only thing keeping us going. What if I'd had to roll the save? I would have got a 6 anyway. Fate dice is Games Workshop's representation of my dice rolling being handed out to all Eldar players. Oh dear. Right, okay.
Look, offering workshops on how to roll dice.
Okay, right. Okay, so anything else?
No.
Alrighty, charges?
No.
I don't think so. No, we've been holding off on these charges, so we're going to end the turn at this point. We'll calculate points, see what have come through here. Okay, so end of turn points coming through. 4 points for the control of an objective at the start of Mike's command phase. Trading in or dumping one of the cards and then keeping assassination, keeping that rolling. Mike says there's characters around this one, but especially the Spirit Seer stuck in there, and he is stuck. He's got 2 bodyguard models left. He can still be seen and is in range, we think, because models have been removed. Mike can check, but I think it's still within 12. If I move forwards, back, even try and get away, he'll pop Overwatch on me, potentially wipe out the unit and then get to the character. So Spirit Seer, scared stiff to move. Here, if we move, we'll be flamed, he whispers to his Wraith Blade brethren. So tough decisions for the Eldar. What do we do? Walking, it's like walking on fire, trying to get to these. Walking on fire. Okay. Mike Firewalker. We'll move on to turn 2 here for the Eldar. They've got to do something. But instead of walking into the fire, we can poke sticks into it. Perhaps we'll go on to Eldar turn 2 coming up next. My movement's been interrupted straight away. We regained a model for the Spirit Seer. It's back up to 3. And I've moved these out. I'm heading straight towards the aggressors. Mike's got 2 options. He can Overwatch with the aggressors or with the Land Raider.
Opinions and comments. I'm going with the Land Raider.
Okay. if I go over the storm, I can get a few models in.
Yeah, so 2d6 plus 6. So 7, 13.
Okay.
5.
Mike's Overwatch now. It's all part of a bit of a twisty plan I've got. So
13.
he's taken the bait. Whether it could be a foolish notion I've taken, so don't worry, it's probably something stupid or not. We'll see. His little plan. I'm starting to.
What's your toughness?
7.
I'll go to strength 7. 4s. Maybe not a good idea, but yes, 4s.
Okay. Okay.
Which is G4 6.
6.
Minus 2. Ignores cover 2 damage.
Okay. I need help. Nate Miller. 4 ups. I really do need some. He didn't want to help me there. Oh man.
Only 2 no matter what.
I'm on my movement phase, so I could command reroll now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll do that to try and keep some wounds off me. I have, but it's still slain 2 though. God, that's painful. I'll swap the Mephisto model around. Well, the one with the tag doesn't matter, but I'll take that one away. I'm as close as possible. But, bodyguard. Seriously cut down. It's not over yet. Multi-melter. This could wreck everything if one of these gets a...
Stormbolter.
Twin assault cannon, yeah. Oh, Stormbolter, sorry.
Yeah, 1.
When it comes through, 5 to wind. He does. 2 up save. Pass that one. And then twin assault cannon.
6. Yeah. Oh, 5 would be nice. No.
None. All right, we're stopping there. I've lost 2. In the grand scheme of things, it might be all right. But this unit going in, it's going to need help. There is help potentially available. We'll press some of the rest of our move here, but it means that Overwatch has been used this turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it can't be done any further in the movement phase. And on Overwatch, when it comes to charges and so on. So it sort of unlocks the board a little bit more for us, but it's come at a cost. All right, so movement done for the Eldar. The plan's been rolled out here. I think looks healthy enough. We'll see what happens. So we've moved to here just to get a Dragon Fusion Gun shot into the aggressors. Wraith Lord, I can't get near this. I can't sit on the pipes. I can't get close enough. So we'll leave it to Bright Star. We've just pushed him forwards 8. Shining Spears have now pounced. So don't have the fear of Overwatch. And now we've seen the lone Wraith Guard move in with the Spirits here. Moving these down to lend some firepower across. I have turned up now with my reserves, so keeping the Wind Riders safe and have brought them over on that flank to lend some firepower support against the Infernus Marines. And that's all to cover attacks coming in from the Banshees, who have moved across, didn't even need to advance them. 3-inch disembark, 8-inch movers landed them to there. So the idea is to soften up the target and then charge in is the plan. Again, that Overwatch protection, just like an open window at the moment, Eldar trying to take advantage of it as much as possible. So that's the plan. We'll go into shooting phase here. Eldar have got options. I need to try and destroy targets, which Mike has. You've killed a Wraith Lord.
Yeah, well.
So I've got to try and equal that. I've got to kill something. I need to kill 2 things if I'm going to try and pick up the victory points here. So we'll go on to shooting phase next. 1 Dragon Fusion Gun shot. A hit. A 6. That wounds. So Mike can just try and make his save, which would be cover. And the Dragon Fusion Gun is AP -4. So cover save of 6+. Just D6 damage, if we can get it through.
Yep.
No, okay. 3 or more would be great. And we've got a 6. Wow, 6 damage coming through. So 1 aggressor melted here at range by the Wayleaper. So 1 model removed. We're now turn to the Shining Spears with their Laser Lancers and Daka. They'll go into the same target, trying to soften these up. So Mike's got a CP for Armour of Contempt, but where to use it, if he wants to use it. These will come through to AP -2, there'll be 2 damage at a time, so some chance, stand chance of killing 1, maybe 2. Or there's across the other side, or it's to save it until close combat. Try and protect, which I think... Let it go. All right, so we're looking at Star Lance first of all. 2s. 3s. Yeah, -3. Cover from the statue. Get cover for everything in 10th, and it's been blocked. All right. We'll then go for laser lancers. 5 of them, needing 3s. We'll reroll a single hit roll. We'll then try and wound on 4s. I think you're top of 6.
6, yep.
All right. I'll reroll a single wound roll. Just the one comes through at -2. And that's been blocked as well. Nothing. God. Okay, we'll now look for twin shooting catapults, which will just be the 12 shots. Needing 3s. Needing 5s. A save of 3+. And blocked that as well. Well. Spirit Seer, I'm going to fire a pistol. He does hit. He doesn't wound, but he's Eldar. And he does get the wound. A save of 3+. Moment of pride. Got the wound. Yeah, wound caused. Take that in revenge. The pistol shot comes through. Okay, so Michael pick a model. So, firing the Wind Riders across the other side. 18 shots, rerolling 1s into the Infernos Marines using the Max Sword Knuckles dice. We're looking for 3s. Oh, that's alright. Reroll the 1s. And reroll a single hit roll. Take away those. We're going to add them back in for sustained. Now I'm going to try and wound on 3s. And reroll a single dice roll. This helps. Save -1 through cover, I guess, for the fence. So we're not saying cover for the fence. That's the only thing in the way, just the chain link fence, which really it's not going to cause too much trouble. So we're looking at actually AP -1 on 14 saves. 14 saves of 4+. So there's a nasty volley right here. Just trying to pave the way for the Banshees going in.
I want them to live.
Next dice is... Oh, no, he's going for Chris Heim, Imperial player.
4+, yeah?
Yeah. There's trouble.
Yes, a lot of trouble.
There's a lot of trouble.
What's the damage?
Damage 2 each time.
7.
It is 7. Yeah, 7 slain. The squad's been decimated here. That's firepower from the Wind Riders. I held them off, trying to keep them safe and alive. You can blame Nate Miller for that. That's him in command of that squad. They've let loose a blistering volley coming on from the flank. All right, next up, we'll turn to the sniper bikes. Same target. They're going to offload all what they have. So, snipers first. 3s. All hit. 4s to wound. Yeah, 2 wounds to come through. I'll reroll a single wound roll now. 2 wounds to come through. These are precision, so we'll put them on Agrak Sagatone. AP -1.
That would be some shot.
Bit of... Oh, sorry.
Logan Heston.
Heston, yeah. He'll get cover from those shots. So, -1 +1.
+1. So, back to 2s.
2 up saves.
3, was it?
No, just the 2. Yeah, I've had one of them. Doesn't sneak in. Okay, and then we'll pepper them with some scatter laser shots. Can you imagine the Marines ducking here as the shots come flying in? Eldar, aggressive firepower. So I think I'll reroll a single hit roll because I haven't used it yet. Looking at 3s for hits. Looking at 3s for wounds. And 6 saves. Normal of 3+.
6.
6 at 3 up. And we've sneaked in there. Another Marine brought down the wound one another. That'll all help. The Banshees, I guess, can offload their firepower, so we'll go for Jane Zar. 6 attacks, needing 2s, needing 3s, reroll single win roll. 5 come through in the open, -2. So 5 ups on the remaining Marines, and then we'll turn to Heston. It's 5.
4, 5. So 5 up on the first one, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
keep rolling.
No, dead. 3. And then 3 4-ups.
So it's how many men left in the squad?
That's it now.
The squad's gone. So it's down to Heston now.
Yeah.
So 8 -2 against him takes him to 4-ups, I'm guessing.
Yep.
So 3 4-ups. No. Those 3 come through. Oh boy, 5 pistols.
What's the damage?
Damage 1.
Damage 1, so I got a female pain.
Matt can do that. I'm just going to reroll this hit roll. These are regular pistols. Force to wound. 2 wounds come through. So just carry on though. Feel no pain for you on those.
AP, sorry, on that as well.
AP -1.
So 3 ups.
Another 1 sneaks through. So 4 in total. Yeah.
5 up, feel no pain.
Just now the feel no pain.
6 up, feel no pain.
6 is to block. Now 4 wounds taken. Has that claimed him?
No, 1 wound left.
1 wound left. Alright. Eldar triangulating, collaborating together with their firepower and shredding their target. Banshees poised to mop up here. It's not fair the way they've operated over there, but Eldar seeing the value of this. Again, this open window of trying to get in with their softer units whilst Overwatch can't take place. Tough over here, but they're doing much better across the other side. We haven't dealt with armoured targets, though. We'll maybe switch our attention to those with our heavier weapons. So I'm going to do the Falcon into the Land Raider. I'm going to do the Shuriken Cannon, though, into Heston, just to make sure I get that kill over there. So we'll do the Bright Lance first into the Land Raider. Missed. I'll reroll my hit roll. Hits just about. Strength 12, toughness 12. It's at this point I'll do the no. Forced wind. Rerollable. Got it. -3. So it's a 5+ on the Land Raider.
And cover.
4 up. Yeah. Blocked again. The damage would have been 8. Pulse laser. 3 out of 3. 5s to wound. I'm going to save the fate. Whoa! They've all gone through. Right, all of a sudden. These are -2, -1, 3 3-up saves. Because of cover.
Mm-hmm.
And he's blocked them all. Boy, oh boy. High-end, high-caliber dice rolling here. So again, no damage whatsoever coming through. I'll go double Bright Lance here and a bit of Dagger into the aggressors with the Wraith Lord. So Vulcan Heston first. 2 hits. Charge sustained. 3s to wound him. Yep, 3 wounds come through. -1 in the open. 3. He's gone 4 damage. Yep. And he has been brought down, so Banshees weren't required in the end. But we weren't to know. Heston's been removed. Okay. Right. That is very useful. Points-wise, that's very healthy for the Eldar. We'll put 2 Bright Lights, determined to put a scratch on one of these big green vehicles. So 2 shots in the M4s. Rerolling a single hit roll. Missed. Trying to get a wound on a 4+. And no, I'll just try and roll it. Failed. And failed. Can't break these vehicles. They are just so tough. the way they can operate. If with that combination of brilliant vehicle, using cover, using armor of contempt, that combination just keeps the damage away from these things. So well done, Land Raider, unscathed here. It's a potent unit, exceptionally dangerous. So Eldar failing to deal with the heavy targets. Okay, so a bit of Daka to resolve, and that's us finished, I think. Rolled too many dice, start again. That's it. No wound, no wound, no wound. That's it, done. Okay, so firepower complete across here. Finished around the other side. Charges, yes, there is this time, so we're going to charges next. Alright, so charges taking place. Bikers have gone in. A command reroll their charge, didn't get any improvement. I wanted to push further along. But anyway, we've got in. They're all fight except one. Tried a desperate 12-inch charge, but failed. Banshees not going in against the drop pod. We'll leave them where they are at this point. So charges have gone ahead. We've also charged in with the lone blade, or Wraith Blade and Spirit Seer. So we're going to combat resolution. So I'm going to attack with the Shining Spears first. Armor of Contempt. It's being used. Mike's going to spend it quite happily. So we're going to our attacks. So we're going to the Star Lance first. So we'll commit this to. We'll go Travis and Jen. So we'll do Jen on the Exarch. Looking at 2s. Looking at 5s to wound, 4s to wound for Lance. I'll reroll a single wound roll. Ugh. They're tough. 2 come through. At -3 becomes -2. So 2 saves of 4+. 5+.
5+, yeah.
Yeah, 5's to block. No. So one's on a wound already. So it'll slay one. And then put 2 wounds on another. Okay, so we'll turn to the other 4 that are eligible to fight. Threes, rerolling one of them. There's a lot of mist here. 4s to wound. Terrible. Just 2. 2 saves of 4+. We're going to get struck back. Yeah, Mike, we are. Mike's just blocked both. 4 aggressors remain. They're going to be potent enough for sure. It's down to the Wraith Blade next. And his Spirit Seer friend. Spirit Seer will go for... We'll do him now. 2 attacks. And no, we'll do the Blade first. So the Blade's going to give us... the Spirit Seer is going to give us lethal hits. And +1 to hit roll. So 3 6s are good. So they've all hit. 3s to wound. Or reroll dice. Just the 1. -2 becomes -1. That does go through. That is 2 damage. It's going to kill another 1. Okay, that helps. It helps. And then we'll go for the Spirit Seer. Needing 2s. Needing 2s. Got it, just about. It's anti-infantry. Normal save here, 3+. No. And it's damage D3. Now, I wonder if I could strands that. I think I can. I'll take this 5 as the result, which means it's going to be 3 straight wounds coming through. Another bit of revenge from that Spirit Seer. It's going to take out another model. Quite crucially, because it limits the attacks coming back. Okay, we're now ready for Mike to go back with his attacks, where he puts those to try and bring about the... Right, okay. It's a bit of revenge required here. So they are going to go after the Wraith Blade and Spirit Seer wants to get to. Because you have Assassination still in play.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's this called wrong?
Here we go. Commit to a loyalist
Yes.
friend. Sam Hermes, Black Templars, perfect.
3s.
3s fits. Okay.
Strength hit.
3s to wound.
28.
4.
-2, flat 2.
-2. On 4 dice. All right. 1 lone bodyguard to try and protect the Spirit Seer. 1 dice at a time. And we'll go... I'll turn to Chris Comiskey. His dice are erratic, but they could go erratic all in one direction to help us out in this hour of need. No. Try again. No. It's a bodyguard slain. Oh, please. I said they're erratic. And we'll now go to our Spirits Here friend. 4+ invulnerable save. No, he's going to die. No, he's gone. Oh, dear. 3 wounds yet. Wipe out. I was about to say I'll never use the Chris Comiskey dice again. I will recommend it to people, though. In games. Oh, boy. Oh, no. It's my Visto as well. Gone. Have you just... No. You just killed 2 units.
I did. Puts me to 3.
Oh, God. Come on, reroll. I'm going to command reroll to try and keep him alive. This is my last chance. Oh, it's gone. And Chris Comiskey's cost me a CP as well. Oh, the agony. Mike's happy. Very, very happy with that result because it is huge. That's 2 units I've lost, plus the Wraith Lord, right?
Yep.
So you've destroyed 3 of mine, and I thought I was doing okay. I destroyed the Infernos Marines.
You're up to 2 because you killed in
Adrex.
Bolton Heston.
Yeah, but no one else.
That's it.
So that's put Mike in the lead, and he'll get 8 points for that. Oh boy, that's painful. All right, but what can we do? I think all combats have been resolved. Okay, we'll calculate points at the end here of Eldar turn 2. So Mike picks up 8 points. I still pick up 4 points because I killed something. I got 4 points because I held an objective. Nothing for secondaries. I've dumped a card, so I'll draw 2 fresh cards next turn. That puts the Eldar on 13 and Mike on 12. So it's very, very close this game. Defense Stronghold is still in play. There's another 3 points that could come through for the Eldar. At the end of the... Through to my next turn. It's not end of battle round, yeah, so we'll have to wait round till my next turn for that. But Eldar in the lead by 1 point. It's not much in it at all. Mike can respond. He certainly can. We haven't dealt with these vehicles. A bit of a contrast compared to the previous battle against the Harlequins with their wretched haywire. Eldar, flashback there for Mike. But Eldar don't have that. They've got these bright lances, but Mike's been successfully blocking them as with stratagems and the use of cover, and both those vehicles have taken 0 damage at this stage. Eldar have not dealt with the heavy targets. We're going to the middle stage of the game. Turn 3. All to play for still for both sides. All right, so movement here for the Salamanders. On their turn 3. Engage in all fronts and secure no man's land is the 2 objectives. So, as regular intercessors moving through in this direction, in response, we played Phantasm for a CP and got Bright Star back here, so just tucking him away from trouble. Then holding position with the Executioner. So, I can't remember who moved first, whether the Land Raider moved first to get out of the way.
Yep, Land Raider had the advance.
That direction.
Here.
Yeah, and he'll just flame and cause a heap of trouble, no doubt, and be impossible to destroy, probably. But it's created an opportunity for the Blade Guard veteran, led by Agaric Sagatone, to flood through here. They're about to press the green button, go through the door to take on the bikers. There's nothing I can do to stop that from going ahead. There's firepower potentially can go against them as well. Mike's pulled the aggressors out, the 2 of them, just behind that statue. So that's movement done. Both sides cut down options, but really both sides still have options available. I do miss the Avatar. He would have been good in this game to fight fire with fire, but he's not here. Mike's happy enough with that, because the Avatar, he'd plunge into these vehicles quite happily in close combat, and for shooting as well can be dangerous enough. We'll go on to shooting phase next. Grenade stratagem into here being used. Dave Humphreys.
Yep, because we won a lot of 6s. Or a lot of 4s.
4s, yeah, of course.
2.
Just 2. Okay, dropping down to 8 wounds left. Very flawed, come on. Okay, so another wounds come through from bolt rifle fire. No damage coming through from the grenade launcher. Didn't wound.
Nope.
It's down to 7 wounds left on the Wraith Lord. It's good work.
So, Repulsor Executioner. This boy's got to do something. We can't be going back and forward.
It actually hasn't done anything yet. it's just been...
Because you've been pulling off the saves.
Sorry. Apologies. Right, carry on. And just when you don't want it to destroy the target, is when it will bring it down. If Mike wants the charge to go ahead, so you can flood around and grab this objective, you see, with these. So what does he... God, yeah, but it's 7 wounds on it. It's still tough enough. So he wants to try and chip away some wounds. Doesn't want to go for the overkill, though. So he's got to think about how he wants to go for this. Unless he just really just wants to just kill it.
6 of 1, half a dozen there. Gets me points.
Right.
6. So, Twin Eggers, Iron Hill Heavy Stubber is rapid fire 3 and within 18 inches. So, 3s. 6s. And twin linked.
Saved.
Yeah. Twin heavy bolter, 3s, sustained, 6s, twin linked, 2,
-1. +1. Passed.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, the defense array. 6s again. Nothing. 3, the heavy stubber. 6, because it's rapid fire.
Oh, gotcha. Yep.
3s. 6s. 1 no AP.
Saved.
Rocket pod D3 for 2. 1 3s.
Okay. A lot of tedious firepower that doesn't do anything, and then the big shots here. 2 shots.
A lot of stuff's anti-fly in there, so it would have went well with the bikes, but I don't want to.
The Falcon Field Marshal Robert, so it's caution, don't use if it's for something negative. Well, this is positive.
Yeah. On whose part? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Go.
2s. Both hit.
It's 2s, right? Okay,
because it's heavy and it's remains stationary.
Okay, right.
And then 3s.
3s to wound.
Oh, come on.
Come on! Yeah. Why? I cannot explain why we could study it for a lifetime. Why? Just why? 6 and 1.
And then you have fate dice there anyway, so yes.
Fate dice, I could have rolled the dice. No, you would have gone in that time. Oh, please.
Oh, come on.
And he's just rolled a 5 off camera. He's tormented by his own dice rolls on the green dice. Okay, so we'll move on to something else. 40k is always about moving on to something else. Different edition, different rules. Oh dear. All right, press some of the rest of the shooting phase. Firepower from the land raid did cause trouble for Jane Czar and her Banshee friends. They've been crisped alive. They've been taken out entirely. Jane Czar did survive. I command re-rolled and stranded a 4+ invulnerable save. Kept her on 1 wound left. But then the drop pod of all things took her out with 2 wounds coming through. 2 saves of 2+, rolled a 6 and a 1. Multi-melter shots coming through. Mike did split fire, just 2 multi-melter shots going in against the Falcon. Snake Eyes rolled for the shots coming through. Firepower's finished. Charges, yes, there are some. We're going to charges next. Shall we just roll? We'll see what you get here. Probably something like a 6 or something will get you in, perhaps even less. We'll see what Mike rolls.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. No Okay, charge goes ahead and Drax Agatone goes in. Yeah. Alright, so charge is taking place. Drax Agatone going in. It'll be interesting to see him in combat. The Marines have gone in across here as well to disrupt and tie down the Wraith Lord. Okay, combat resolution next. Going to start this combat across here. Looks epic. Great contrast here.
I want to see what Adrax can do.
Yes, we'll now see what he can do.
So while this model is leading a unit, each time that model in that unit makes a melee attack, you can re-roll the wound roll.
Oh boy.
And then while an M unit is within engagement range of this model, half of the objective control characteristics models in that unit.
Okay. We're actually OC2, so that's going to help you.
Yeah, and then I get precision with the lieutenant.
Right.
Malus Nocturne has 5 attacks. I expected more.
-1 to the hit rolls.
Yeah, so they hit on 2s, on the 3s, but re-rolling because you've been oathed.
Brilliant. And he's saved the Martin Salamander dice for this one.
So that is 2 lethal.
Right, because the lieutenant, cool.
Yeah, they've hit strength 10.
2s to wound. Re-rolling, right?
Yep.
Cool.
So that is...
No devastating wounds or anything?
No. 2, 4, 5 at -2, flat 3.
Whoa. 5+ invulnerable saves on the regular models. Need a high roll. It's a terrible roll. All the squad's nearly virtually been destroyed. Yeah, he's made a good impact there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's a deadly blow straight away. Cool, that was effective. And now the regular Blade Guard veterans, or Mike can go to the lieutenant.
I'm going to go to the lieutenant to give him a shot as well. So it's 5 attacks. He has the War-Tempered Artifice, so +3 to my strength.
Great.
So strength 8.
2s to wound.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitting on 2s down to 3s. Re-rolling. On this, so 4, and then 2s to win.
Yep. So helpful.
2, 4, and
brilliant sidekick.
2 damage.
Right. 5+ invulnerable saves, 1 at a time here, just on the last model. He's gone. And 4+ on the Exarch. 2 go through. Damage 2.
2 damage each.
Target destroyed. Those 2 characters single-handedly taken the Shining Spears down. That was swift. And the rest, the Blade Guard veterans, really, they can just act as a bodyguard because the striking power of those 2 characters working together. And it really bulks the unit out nicely. Blade Guard veteran squad starting at 6, right?
Yeah.
And then plus those 2 models, yeah, it really bulks them out, protects them nicely, and as we've seen, they can deliver a really good hit in close combat. Fantastic unit, look brilliant as well. And they have smashed the Eldar asunder here, bringing the bikers down without mercy. Marines next. There's a Thunderhammer inside that squad.
Yeah, I'll start with the close combat weapons.
Okay.
3s.
It's really good. Hitting. 6 to win though.
Yep.
1.
Just that 1.
Saved.
Oh.
Okay.
Thunderhammer. 4s. 1. Strength 8.
5s.
That's devastating. 2 ones.
Oh, does it? Right. Cool. That was a good hit. Smashed him in the toe. 2 wounds taken. Drop it down to 5. Half slain. I'm going to strike back with a vengeance here. We'll go for... Must go for the sweep, I reckon. Which will be 8 attacks.
My intercessors have done more damage to that Wraith Lord than
Okay.
my executioner has done.
I'll go to Michael Jemin. He's an Aeldari player. Looking for 4s. Nothing I can do. 3s to wound. Oh yeah, I can reroll a single hit roll. Sorry, reroll a single hit roll. Didn't help. Reroll a single wound roll because I'm actually on 3s to wound. Yeah, these 3 come through at -2. Yep.
5 ups.
5 ups. 2 damage. Blocked 1. 2 slain.
Yep, so the 2... Yep.
And that one. So those 2 removed from plate. So crucially, Mike has got himself within range. No. OC2. Come on. Way Leaper. OC1. Okay, Mike's got it with his objective control of 2. Okay, so grabbing that off of us there, that's going to affect us for the game. Mike snatched that objective across there. This is good for the Salamanders. We'll go on to the end of the turn, so we'll calculate points next. All right, so end of turn. here for Mike. He's killed 3 units, so it's a really good tally. He may well pick up the bonus. Should pick up the bonuses for that. Eldorf just picked up some points. They defend Stronghold. It takes us to 16. Mike's picked up 4 points for primaries, 4 points for killing something, 5 points for extend battle lines, or engaging secure no man's land. Yeah, picked up. Takes Mike to 25 points, dumping engaged on fronts. So 25 points to 16 at this stage. Potentially have 4 more points to come through for the Salamanders. Both sides being drained of options here. I think Salamanders have the edge. Eldar units across here not really cut out for taking on that Land Raider as yet, untouched. Eldar have failed to deal with the vehicles, especially that one. It's been a real pain. And these have had a brilliant revenge across here. I couldn't lure them to go around the other side. I wanted them to go on the long foot trek over into that corner, but they haven't. They've come across and they've smashed into the Shining Spears, wiping them out. It's a brilliant move. I think that's put the Salamanders in a good position. But we'll see. We'll go on to turn 3 for the Eldar. They're still operational on the board. Okay, so turn 3 for the Eldar. There's a glimmer of hope for them. Overwhelming force and capture enemy outposts. Destroy stuff on objectives. Capture objectives. Which helps in the overall primary points coming through as well. So we've moved Bright Star across to shoot and charge. Mike was in command of that objective, so we'll recapture it back, hopefully is the plan. Paying a CP to disengage, shoot and charge here with the Wraith Lord. Then holding position, terrified of Overwatch, so just sat still, which is usually... which is the opposite to what the Eldar usually... They're very fidgety usually. They like to move around, but they've been told to stand still for fear of being burnt out by that wretched Land Raider. Okay, so that's it. That's everything done here for the Eldar. There is a chance then to pick up points. We won't give up with them yet. We'll see what they can do. We're going to the shooting phase next. All right, so Eldar shooting phase complete. We took out the aggressors, removed them from play. There's a double bright lance hit coming through. Catapult wound was saved. Firepower here. Snake eyes for a hit. So nothing happened across there. 2 wounds chipped off. That was firepower from the bikers. But boy, oh boy, did we struggle. And then Mike played the double combo once again of cover plus armor of contempt. Again, really helping to keep the Land Raider alive. I was just looking for 1 bright lance hit. Then waiting all game to use that to max it out to 8 damage, and it hasn't happened yet on either of these 2 vehicles. Okay, so shooting phase is finished. We haven't dealt with the Land Raider. It's a real bane. It's a problem. We're going to charges. There's 2 charges across here as the fight continues. I tried to charge across there and failed. Rolled a 4. I was going to go for a desperate tank shock. If I had have gone in, I would have caused 3 mortal wounds. Yeah, not bad. Better than an entire game's worth of shooting. Then across this charge has gone ahead. This charge has gone ahead, so I'll resolve these attacks. So the ideal situation is to have Bright Star take these Marines down. He's going to get 5 attacks with the Starglaive, needing 3s. Well. 666 and 2 4s. He's not bad. And then we're looking for 3s to wound. We'll reroll a single. Failed one. Yep. 4 come through at -2. 4 saves of 5+ on that squad. Damage 2.
How many's left?
3 left. You need 2 5+.
No pressure.
I can see 2 6s. Duh.
Leave the Thunderhammer for me, please.
That's the sergeant. So he'd have to move up to there, which case we'll figure it out, but we'll keep him alive. Should be right. Kentucky in here and then grab the objective, OC2, as long as you pass your
Battle shock.
Battle shock, yeah. Okay. We'll go for the Wraith Lord. 4s, reroll. 2s, reroll. 2 come through.
2?
Just the 2, yeah. These are AP -3.
Okay, so we'll go with 4 up.
Yeah, 2 4+ invulnerable saves. Michael tank this, no problem. Blocks both. Green dice to the rescue. Well done. We have bounced. Mike will now strike back. We've had an opportunity here, and we failed twice with the potency to bring both of these targets down.
Yeah, so it'll just be like a power.
They're in. Yeah, and Lieutenant can move along. That's fine. They're all in. No worries.
So I will start Adrex.
Okay.
3, 4, 5.
This could be game over if this goes well. Not so good so far.
And then strength 10.
Toughness 11. 5's to wait. Got 1.
-2, flip 3.
4 plus. No. Damage 3.
3.
Drop me down to 2 wounds left. Just the 2 wounds required now. That damage 3, that was from Agrex, I could say.
Yeah.
Okay. Mike's already rolled off camera there for the lieutenant.
Yeah, so 4 have went through. This is strength 5, 6, 7.
Are you on lethals? No, just checking.
Oh, I am on lethals, yeah.
Okay. 5's to wound.
I'm re-rolling. I'll look that for about Adrex.
Right.
So 2 more, -2, 2 damage.
Got him.
2 damage.
2 damage, and I could command reroll. I haven't command rerolled already. Don't think
No,
so.
not the
No. And a 1. And a 1. Does he destroy himself? Or, I mean, does he detonate? He does not. Target destroyed. That was Ben Shaw. Eldar player, actually. Eldar in the Psychic races he plays. Well done. And that was the Blade Guard Veterans to spare as well. They still had their attacks to come. So, good attacks here. I think we're in a situation... Oh, no, sorry, carry on. Fun hammer time.
4s.
555. Oh, boy.
Strength 8.
2's to wound. 2 1s. Aha, we'll try and block this one, the 4 plus, which we don't. But once per turn, we'll treat that as a 6 on that one. Okay, so he holds his ground. So, turn comes to an end. What we're going to do is we're going to roll on to... What we're going to do is we're going to calculate points. I think Mike's got this, but we'll check, and then we'll project forwards as well. But I think the Eldar, we're pinned in that corner by a Land Raider we can't kill. And over here, I've got a model left. All right, so points coming through at the end of Eldar turn 3. 4 points picked up because we destroyed something, the aggressors, just about. 4 points because we did hold an objective at the start of the turn. 3 points for overwhelming force because we destroyed a unit that was on the objective, which was the aggressors. And we've kept capture enemy outposts. That puts us on 25. Mike then picked up a further 4 points because he destroyed more units than me, so put him up to 29. So the scores are tight at this stage. We reckon the Eldar are down and out of this fight because we'll hand over to Mike's turn. He'll immediately pick up 8 victory points. He'll then go on to destroy him with ease, and that eliminates the Eldar from the rest of the board. And then across here, the force that would remain is Bikers, a Falcon, and these. And Mike's going to take them on, to continue to take them on with the Land Raider with shooting. And it comes around to my turn. If I dare move, I'll be overwatched because he's positioned himself within 12 of all 3 of those units, even the bikes across the other side. So I make an attempt to try and break out. I'll be flamed to pieces. So we're going to leave it at that stage. It's been an interesting encounter for sure, but boy, is there potency with the Salamanders, and an interesting, completely different way of playing with them. They run differently to the other factions, other Space Marine chapters, which is great to see. Style-wise, entirely different with their colour scheme. Unit choice-wise as well, Mike's gone for units that I'm not running for my armies, my Space Marine forces, so we've got ourselves a nice, unique Space Marine chapter. So, at a stepping stone game, this one, what's your remaining 500 points? I think it's 2K.
Land Raider Redeemer. Although I'm using the 30k
chassis, yeah.
Chassis, yeah.
Body, yeah.
Because I like to have them all different. And then I have
another Redeemer.
Yeah, I have another I'm going to play about with it. I have another 10 Infernus.
Right.
Or I can run 5 Infernus and an Impulsor with the Infernus in it, and maybe run Vulcan Heston in that. So
you got a bit more options to spread your characters, yeah.
So that way then I can run vehicles up the table with things in them. And maybe not be so
restricted.
Yeah. Because if you think about it, if you have a Redeemer here and
another one
there,
okay,
that's flamer options. And the other one was the Gravis Captain to run with the Aggressors.
Yes.
Because that emulation protocols is a battle tactic. So I could do that and fish for 6s with the mortal ones.
Oh, with the captain's ability to repeat in a session.
Yeah, so I've spent it then on the likes of an Infernus Marines. Because if I'm coming up against something big, a Vulcan Heston points at it, its reroll
wounds is massive.
For Melta and Torrent. So you imagine multi-Melta shooting, needing 5.
Sorry, so his ability, he points at something and everyone else gets it, not just his parent unit.
Yeah,
everyone.
Yep.
Oh, well, it's huge. Massive. Right, I see why you're taking Heston now.
Yeah. But it has to be within 24 invisible.
Yeah.
And then Adrax, just with his unit that he runs with, it's the reroll, the field wounds.
All right. We'll talk about units of the game next. Here, there's contenders for both sides. More so, perhaps, with the Salamanders. There's been some really good performing units here in this game. Actually, tough choice for the Eldar. What to choose? I'm going to go with the Wind Riders across the other side. Their ambushing volley was very, very good. Other units for the Eldar struggled. They got caught out and destroyed at all different points across the board. For Mike, good number of options. It's a toss-up between Adrex Agatone and his squad, the Blade Guard veterans, manoeuvring around the board, deadly in close combat. But that Land Raider Redeemer is a pain, an utter pain. Pain to destroy, and a pain when it burns.
Yeah.
So you're going to give it to?
Yeah.
The Land Raider Redeemer?
Yeah. He's redeemed himself from the first game.
Okay. Oh, yes, because of all the electrics have been repaired since the incident with the haywire technology. All right, so that's units of the game for both sides. Good game, good combination for battle. Jason Martinez, Ross Caldwell, Marcus Olsen, Eminich and Matt, big thanks to them for their support at silver level. Keep a lookout for more bad reports on YouTube and over on YouTube channel membership. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.